What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of GBA. In this video, I want to take a couple minutes and talk about the Intellivision Amico and the reveal they had for their physical media. I find the Intellivision Amico very interesting. I want to play one of these. I want to own one eventually. It's something that I find interesting, and I like to talk about it, so I wanted to make a quick video about it. On the flip side, there's a lot of criticism about this system. There's a lot of criticism about the CEO of the company Intellivision. Some of it justified, some of it not so much. You've got haters, you've got lovers, you've got people in between. So it's just a very fun situation to cover and to just talk about and see how this unfolds. It was Sunday, 10/10, and if I remember correctly, wasn't that when this system was supposed to launch? I could be wrong. Intellivision put out an official video revealing the contents of their physical media, and then several larger YouTubers, at least larger than me, John Riggs, Smash JT, there might be a few others out there. They made videos doing some reveal of what the contents of these physical media boxes were. My thoughts on the physical media itself. This is not really physical media. It's a physical product, but it's not really physical media. I mean, basically, the games are stored on a card, and it's basically an RFID card, but it's also, the game is basically attached to that card. It's basically an NFT, which has blown up here recently. I expect a lot of digital stuff to go to NFT format. That way you can basically sell it, trade it in, different things like that. But since you have to download those games, it's not really physical media. At least not to me personally. Now, if they would have put them on an SD card or a thumb drive or something like that to physically plug into the system, that would have constituted some sort of physical media. The contents of the box, I think they're going for collectors here. I mean, I don't really know who else this would be made for, because the interior of the box comes with a 3D lenticular card. So on one side, it's got an image of the actual game. On the other side, it's kind of like their version of an instruction manual, I guess you could call it. It gives you some information on the game. I think it tells you the number of players. It gives you fun facts for the game, stuff like that. I don't really think these games needed a full instruction manual. They seem like they're pretty easy to figure out. That's kind of like what the Amico is going for, is just easy, fun games that are playable for just about everybody out there. So I don't really think you needed a full instruction manual. So other than the 3D lenticular card, it comes with a collector's coin. So one side has the old Intellivision Running Man logo and some animation frames. And then the other side of the coin is based off of the video game that you're buying. So the reason why I say these are made for collectors, or at least they should be, is cards are collectible, coins are collectible. So it just makes sense. I don't really see this appealing to like a wider market that can just download these games, but I could be completely wrong. We'll just have to wait and see. But for me personally, this is something that I would buy, and I actually pondered buying this 8-pack of games. But to be honest with you, I don't have the Intellivision Amico pre-ordered, so I have no idea when this would even be available to the general public. So I didn't really feel the need to buy these video games, to be honest with you, even though I almost did it. I was on their site and everything. That takes me to my next point. I have really no, I don't have any issue with them releasing these games before the system itself comes out. We've seen stuff like that done in the past. But the big issue that I have is not that the games came out before the system, but it's that the system doesn't even have a release date. So these games are getting released presumably way, way before the system comes out. So I feel like that's kind of an issue. I feel like you should have had at least a solid release date before you released the physical games. I don't really know how that happened, to be honest with you. The only thing I can think of is they need money. And it's been well noted that they've done several campaigns to raise money, and I think they're currently going through another campaign to raise money. So my only guess is they need money. So if they had these in-house ready to sell, why not put them out there so people could buy them? It can look kind of shady, and I get that, and I'm kind of in the middle, to be honest with you. I don't really see anything wrong with it, except that there is no release date for the system. So if I go and buy these games, how long do I have to wait to play them? There is no, that's not known. We have no idea. So yeah, I feel like they need money. Maybe they're not raising enough money through this crowdfunding thing they're doing right now. I honestly have no idea. Only Intellivision knows that, obviously. Um, but if you look at some of their videos where they're doing like their tours of their office spaces, I mean, it costs rent to rent these places out. All of these employees that he's constantly showing, you got to pay these people, and some of these people have to be making decent money. Let's just go ahead and say it. So there's a lot of overhead here. This company hasn't put out a product yet. It's been in existence for what, 2 years now at least? So yeah, they've got to make money somehow. And I know if you go on their website, you can buy shirts and mugs and different things like that, but that can't be making a ton of money. So if they can sell these first round of 40 or 50,000 games, that's good revenue. A good way to keep them running until this system comes out. So yeah, I don't know how well they're doing financially. This makes it look kind of bad from one perspective. From another perspective, I mean, if you have it, you might as well sell it, especially if you have a fan base already in place, which Intellivision does. Like I said, if I had pre-ordered this system, I would go ahead and buy these games. I'd have no problem with that. The only problem I have is without a pre-order, who knows when this is coming out. So yeah, that's kind of like my little bit of rundown. Once again, I'm excited to play the Intellivision Amico. I want to buy one. Yeah, the games look simple. The games don't match up to today's standards as far as AAA huge massive games go. They look kind of like cell phone games. I think everybody knows that this system is going to run off of like a custom version of Android, if I, heard correctly. So yeah, I mean, as long as you know what you're getting into and it's something that you want, there's nothing wrong with that. And I like quick pick up and play games. And there's nothing wrong with Smash JT promoting this. I mean, he's invested in it, so it makes sense for him to promote it. John Riggs said himself that he's enjoyed the system several times, and he got free games out of it, so why not promote it, right? But yeah, if you enjoy it and it's something you're looking forward to, there's nothing wrong with that. If you don't want it, there's nothing wrong with that either. But let's just stop for a second, breathe, and let's wait and see when a release date comes out. Maybe it's sooner than later, who knows? But yeah, that's just my quick thoughts on the most recent news I heard about the Intellivision Amico and the release of the physical media. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about these videos. Did you watch them? Have you watched any of the criticizing videos? I have. Some of them have good points. Some of them are a little bit outlandish. But yeah, just let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments. I would love to have a little conversation with you guys about the Intellivision Amico and its physical media. But guys, that's probably going to do it for this video. But first, I want to say thank you so much. Appreciate you. If you know anybody who might like this kind of content, please share the video around. Always looking to grow the channel. But for now, I'm going to go open up some boxes, maybe play some video games, try to enjoy the rest of my evening. Hope you do too. So until next time, everyone, I'll see you later.